So right behind me, I have two of my favorite speakers of all time. I have the Closer Acoustics Augie and Bass Open Baffle units, the Bobs. I reviewed these late last year. They have been my reference really in this room since then. And if you missed that review, you can see why I love these speakers. Right over here next to them are the Qualio IQ Ultras that I recently reviewed. Now, both of these have sort of a semi-open baffle design. The Closer Acoustics Auggie and Bob, the bass units are open baffle, and the Auggie is a regular box speaker using a single driver, 4-inch driver there. The IQ Ultra, on the other hand, is open baffle and dipole for the mid-range and tweeter, and the bass unit is in a box. So I want to compare these two and tell you about each sound signature. I've had a few emails asking me, between these two, what is the difference in the sound? And they sound quite different. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the sound differences and point out some things with each model. But both of these I consider world class, but one of them is my favorite above the other. So I'll also do a sound demo in this video of each, and you will be able to hear the difference in the tonality between the two. So let's get started by taking a closer look at the IQ Ultra and the Auggie and Bob combo. So here is the Auggie and Bob and the IQ Ultra. They are approximately the same height. The IQ Ultra's plexiglass here goes up a little bit taller. But as you can see, they're both very unique. The IQ Ultra has that open baffle dipole design for the mids and tweeter, but yet the bass is in an enclosure that is ported. And what an enclosure that is. These also have the isoacoustics feet, which are cool. Now the Bobs, there's no feet on these. Maybe Closer Acoustics will add some down the road, but you have two bass units that are open baffle and the Auggie speaker, which is a little 4-inch driver kind of source point kind of deal. Really, it's a coaxial. And this is a transmission line design for the Auggie, but the bass on the Auggie alone is very, very light. So they need these kind of bass units to really bring the oomph. Now the IQ Ultra sound, their claim to fame is painting a huge holographic soundstage. Now I've never heard a holographic soundstage and holographic imaging to the level of the IQ Ultras, and I'm talking even speakers I heard that were over $100,000. These are very special in the imaging and the sound stage, and not just the width, which most speakers do with ease, but in height and depth. We get to hear everything. And the bass in this speaker, in my opinion, is just about perfect, at least for my tastes. It's very tight, very tuneful. It can be explosive and shock you when it's in the recording. The mid-range, the voice, the vocals that come out of this are also very live and very real and very in the room. They're not full-throated or chesty because there's no mid-bass hump here, but the clarity is stunning. And the treble reaches out into, it just is extended and beautiful, and it can kind of float above the speakers due to the dipole design. So claim to fame here, holographic soundstage. I wouldn't call these warm. I wouldn't call these fat. These are very true to the recording. I love these speakers. The Auggie and Bob. Now, I first acquired the Auggies last year, and I said, I love the purity in this little driver. Jazz, intimate, kind of tunes, little old school vocals sound beautiful through the Auggie. And they needed some bass though. So Closer came out with these bass units, Bob, bass open baffle. And You can buy one, you can buy two, you can buy three. And it was recommended I try two, and I did, and it just takes these Augies to an all new level. I called this the speaker system of the gods when the review came out, and I think it has over 200 and some thousand views. And I still call it that because it just has a beautiful, soul-stirring, heart-touching kind of vibe. Now, this does have more mid-bass than the Qualio, so you'll hear that bass. It's more prevalent in the mids, and that kind of fleshes everything out. But they're not going to give you that microscopic detail and holographic imaging that the Ultras bring, though these do very well in that area as well. These just take it up a level. So if you like more warmth, if you like more, say, humanity, organic nature, the Auggie and Bob will do that for you. And if you just want the most amount of resolution and exactly what's on the recording, the IQ Ultras will do that a little bit better for you. Both of these offer their own kind of performance. And for me, either of these are end game. There's many speakers that are end game. And as I always say, there's no such thing as the best. There can be a best for you, a best for me, but not a best for all. That's why there's so many speakers out there being made today. And there's all kinds of designs, from exotic to basic, from cheap to outrageously expensive. And what I like to do is find pieces from smaller companies that are doing unique things, that are doing awesome things. And they're not these big corporate companies where they make the decisions based on profit. So let's start with the sound demos, and you will hear the difference of the tonality. You're not going to hear the difference in the sound stage. You're not going to hear the three-dimensional imaging on a YouTube video, but you will hear the difference in tonality. You'll hear that the Augies are a little more plump and these are a little more in the detail area. So let's get started. We'll start with the IQ Ultras.
Shadows linger to the dawn. Half remembered dreams. Feel the light, a heart of stone. Maybe I didn't do all the things that you loved, and maybe there were things we could have said. Maybe I never knew all the things you could have done. Maybe I never knew, or maybe I never asked. What do you wait for? What do you breathe for? What do you what do you hate for? What do you reach for? And what do you dream Shadows linger to the dawn. Half remembered dreams. a light, a heart of stone. Maybe I didn't do all the things that you loved, and maybe there were things we could have said. Maybe I never knew all the things you could have done. Maybe I never knew, or maybe I never asked. What do you wait for? What do you grieve for? What do you dream for?
Cinnamon Joe, I'll see him again. I ain't leaving here until I'm all the way around the bend. Since she gone, this single malt seemed to be my only friend. Cinnamon Joe, I'll see him again. She did not leave a note, she did not call. What she did leave was me here with my back against the wall. Everything looks better through this fog of alcohol. I can see to the bottom of this glass, man, and that's all. Sit on the Joe, I have the same again. I ain't leaving here until I'm all the way around the bend. Ever since you gone, this single malt seemed to be my only friend. Sit on the Joe, I have the same again. Can't run from the trouble, that's what they say. And it ain't no use in trying to hide in the filth of that old highway. I get up every morning, get down on my knees and pray for any old thing to take this pain a step or two away. Now say to me, Chris, you don't need this alone smoky bar. Get on with the healing, but don't you worry about the scars, cause there ain't no trick and there ain't no soning. Talking child support now in the morning, I do believe I have myself another job. Cinnamon Joe, I'll see him again. I ain't leaving here until I'm all the way around the bend. Since you gone, this single malt seemed to be my only friend. Cinnamon Joe, I'll see him again. She did not leave a note, she did not call. What she did leave was me here with my back against the wall. Everything looks better through this fog of alcohol. I can see to the bottom of this glass, man, and that's all. Sit on the Joe, I have the same again. I ain't leaving here until I'm all the way around the bend. Ever since you gone, this single malt seemed to be my only friend. Sit on the Joe, I have the same again. Can't run from the trouble, that's what they say. And it ain't no use in trying to hide in the filth of that old highway. I get up every morning, get down on my knees and pray for any old talking child support. Now I'm on in. I do believe I have myself another job.
So I hope you enjoyed this video, this look at these two beautiful speakers. Either of these can be endgame. I love them both to death, and they both will be staying in my collection. I think I have 6, 7 sets of speakers right now that I actually own. So I have a lot of speakers here to do comparisons against in the future. So if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment below as to what your favorite speakers are. And if you feel like it, tell us why. And it'll give more people more things to look at, right, on their never-ending audio journey. Thanks so much, everyone. I will see you in the next one.